we let them niggas stay here, we won't have nothing to go home to. Everybody know New Orleans niggas are grimy.
A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
He set you up for failure, okay? Now you see what it's like being his
Why it gotta be me?
child,
Zoe
okay?
sent the email. Why can't it be Zoe that set him up for failure?
Because Zoe didn't set him up for failure. You did.
Zoe sent the email. Who did you get an email from, Black Guy TV?
Zoe, but I talked to you first.
Right. And to our lovely producer Zoe, like, who asked you to populate said email? Did you email Black Guy TV on your own volition? Greatest producer on YouTube?
You don't have to answer that question, Zoe.
Get through this road because they took my son. And I promise I'm not going to kill nobody with this staff no more. I promise on God I said once they killed my son, I wasn't going to let them kill me. Like, yeah.
I press the mute button and I look over and say something to Zoe. You get to see what all that shit was. What I was saying to her. And how annoyed she is at me that I said that to her. Because she loves me, but she's like, Dad, don't talk to me right now.
Man, I hate these niggas. Anyways, make sure you hit like and subscribe.
Thank you very much. I would tell y'all to go ahead and consensually massage that like button. And let me tell y'all something. The like button has been quarantined for months, and she's frisky right now. So she wants to, a little bit rough, man, like pull her hair, go ahead and consensually press that like button. Yeah.
I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Sing, children. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Come, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody fucking with me. Nobody fucking with me. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Nobody fucking with me. Nobody fucking with me. Nobody fucking with me. Nobody fucking with me. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Sing, children. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Come, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
But I'm thinking it's time. He ain't gonna be ready. Like I keep telling you, he ain't gonna be ready. He's muted. He can't hear. That's why I'm telling you now. He ain't gonna be ready. I think it's time. We just drop the diss song right now.
Monty, I'm here. Monty.
The Hannibal is not like Monty. Like, you got it queued up. I got it produced and everything. I'm ready to go with this diss track. We're gonna drop that song.
I can literally hear. I'm here right now.
And like, he gonna be ready in a few minutes. He ain't gonna be ready by the time the show starts.
I'm literally right here.
He ain't gonna be ready. Look, I'm gonna unmute real quick, and then and I'm gonna see if he's ready. Hang on a second.
What is happening? I can't, Monty. What are you doing?
See, it's like I told you. He can't hear me. He ain't even ready. He didn't respond.
I'm trying to. I'm telling you, I'm ready in real time.
He didn't respond. Watch him. I'll unmute and try again.
Oh my God, what is he doing? He just, like, you know what? You just try to fuck with me right now, okay? You got me out my zone right now. I'm trying not to curse.
Shit, I'm muted. Okay, I'm sorry. I was muted. Okay, I'm sorry. What's up, Hannibal the Beat Animal? How you doing?
So, okay, okay. First off, what was that just now? What was that conversation that was happening?
Oh, there was no conversation. No, I was just talking to Zoe about production. I muted myself.
I could
to talk about
literally
some
hear
production
everything
stuff.
you were saying just now.
Huh?
I could literally hear everything you were saying just now.
How much of?
I heard everything. Okay, I've been cursing you the fuck out over here for quite.
How much of everything? Oh, you talking about that diss track talk? That's no. Look. There's my friend Hannibal Nichols was talking shit about me.
Hannibal Nichols.
Yeah, so I wrote a song about him.
Tell me more about your friend Hannibal Nichols. How long have you and Hannibal Nichols known each other?
Oh, we only known each other for like 3 months or so.
3 months? Okay, and what is the ethnicity of Hannibal Nichols?
Oh, he black.
Okay, and where did you meet Hannibal Nichols at?
Oh, at the Piggly Wiggly.
Really, at the Piggly Wiggly. And what was Hannibal Nichols? You know what? I'm not willing to do this lie with you. All right, just say that you're lying and just move on. Okay?
Why would I lie to you? Why would I make a diss track about you?
It's not why would you lie to me. The question is, why lie about this? This is so unnecessary. This is an unnecessary lie. This is Future on Kendrick and the Drake feud saying, I didn't even know they were beefing. That's what you did just now. You literally just did that to me. It's an obvious lie.
Me?
Why I don't understand why you did it.
No, look, it makes sense. Hannibal Nichols and the title of the song.
We are live. Are we live, Monty?
We're live as fuck.
This man just be lying to me all the time. Yeah, I got to deal with this shit on a regular basis. Welcome to Hannibal and Monty. I am Hannibal, the beat animal.
And I'm Monty.
I had to swear this man. He trying me, y'all. He trying me, but you know what? I'm gonna let God handle it. That's all. Listen, when you're stressed out in life, just leave it in God's hands, and it'll work itself out.
GAWD, he got you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God got you.
I knew a person that was sick with cancer, and they prayed to God, and you know what he did? Called them home. Problem solved. Won't you do it?
No comment. No comment. No comment. I got nothing to say.
You know what's funny? When Candace Owens was on the Breakfast Club, they asked her. It was like, what do you like? They asked her like one of those church black sayings.
Yes.
And she did not know what it was. Like she was like, I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's the God is good one.
God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Yeah, she didn't know that shit at all. I was like, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, she's not one of us. Okay, get her the fuck out. Okay, the woman does not belong at the cookout.
She ain't like us. We're gonna be talking about her later too.
Yeah.
We got some shit to address with her.
Sid Wines from the ATL Track Monsters hit me up, and I know he at different times has been a fan of different things she said. I think Nate the Lawyer might also at different times be fans of things that she said, and I would love to have those two brothers on and show them how wrong they are.
Yeah, look, Nate said if y'all are watching, maybe December, maybe January, maybe we need to do a Candace Owens show and have y'all on.
Or we could do something that's not going to stress me the F out, okay? Yeah, I just want y'all to know that on this show we are given a certain amount of F-bombs we can say, and we're not allowed to say the N-word anymore if we want the show to be monetized. If we want Pringles to give us some goddamn money, okay, then we can't be talking about how we can't say the N-word. Okay,
yeah, I love the flavor of a Pringles, by the way.
So if we don't want to piss off Pringles and their garbage ass chips, right?
Pringles
those
are delicious.
garbage ass non-chips that they make, okay? That's like
delicious
chips. It's a potato-esque product. Potato like whatever they listed as. If I want a fucking a sponsorship from goddamn Pringles, then I can't say goddamn Pringles taste like ass. Okay, I can't say that if we want to make money from Pringles. Pringles, the official sponsor of Hannibal and Monty.
Yeah, and Petty Patty, I'm I'm not reading all that. Petty Patty said something about going to the dentist and her teeth don't feel clean. That's because that's all the trollishness coming out. Dentists can't clean troll out your mouth.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this at all. What do we got for the news, Monty? Not doing it. What do we got for the news?
What we got for the news is it's kind of some art news, but also just check this article out. Check this out. Look at that.
Yeah, this okay. This has been interesting. I was wondering if we were going to talk about this. Yeah, new Dwyane Wade statue honors the NBA star, but some fans say it misses the mark. And I've been wanting to get Monty's opinion on this for quite some time because as an artist, right now, and I know you're not a sculptor.
Yeah,
right? I know that is not your specific style medium of art, but
yeah,
as an artist, I would be curious to know what Monty thinks of the Dwyane Wade statue.
I'll tell you what I think. Real quick,
Okay.
Mistaken Reaper. Hello, Hannibal and Monty.
Zoe,
Miss you all,
one
family.
of Bob from Mistaken Reaper hanging out with us in the chat tonight. What's going on, Reaper?
Yeah, thanks for that super chat. But as far as that statue goes, I'm not that familiar with Dwyane Wade or sports ball. He's not my favorite guy. Never been a fan. When I watch sports ball like I do, because I'm a huge fan.
When you're watching sports ball, you're not a fan of the Flash?
Yeah. That's what they call him. But I'm like, I don't get it. Nah, he ain't. Yeah. He's
just lying more. Like, listen, we got a hashtag lying ass Monty in the chat. Okay, we got to make that shit trend. Okay, Monty lying ass. That's what they need to say. Monty lying ass. That's what they need to say.
He ain't that for
hashtag
me,
Monty lying ass. MLA.
But yeah, no. My favorite guys would like run rings around him and like just stomp him into the ground. But
which guys? Which guys would do that, Monty?
See, you always do. You know who my favorite guys are. We talk about it all the time. Don't even play Hannibal.
We never talk about it, and I don't know who those guys are. Tell me.
Now Hannibal's lying. We talk all the time. Me and Hannibal will get on the phone and talk sports ball
MLA,
all the time.
Monty lying ass, okay?
Yeah. I will call Hannibal up sometimes. I'll be like, Hannibal, bruh, did you catch the big game last night? He's like, oh, man, I caught the big game. and we'll just go on about the game. So yeah.
Just lying. Lie. An unnecessary lie. You don't have to like sports. You can just be like, you know what, I don't like sports. It don't appeal to me. And
it'll always be the thing. Like, Hannibal asks me sometimes when he calls. I'm like, Hannibal, I saw the game. And then we'll just go.
Oh, my God. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry.
Like, no matter what's going on. Family,
saying,
friends, I'm like, hey, y'all know the game is on. Get the fuck out of my face. Zoe knows.
Glossing over that. So you were saying that Dwyane Wade is not your favorite sports ball guy.
Yeah, not my favorite. But this statue is worse than him. This statue is trash. Like, look at that.
Uh-huh. You don't feel like that's an accurate representation of Dwyane Wade?
No, what the fuck?
Tell me what you think, whether you think the artist made the mistake.
All right. I'll tell you the first mistake this artist made, seriously, in all seriousness, the first mistake this artist made was lying to these white people and telling them that they can make this statue.
You don't think it's an accurate representation?
That's mistake number one.
And
then we can critique it as far as likeness goes from there on. But we don't even have to critique his likeness. It's like asking if, I don't know, Bobby Jindal looks like Dwyane Wade. Because it is that far apart. Like, that ain't the same person.
Bobby Jindal looks like more like Dwyane Wade than the statue looks like Dwyane Wade.
He does.
Yeah.
Oh, this is terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah,
Put that side by side back up. Like, look at this shit.
Oh man.
How? The closest thing they got, and they didn't even get that right, was the jersey. The jersey says Heat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And listen, they chose the Miami joint.
Like, why? Who? This is one of those, when you're presented with this and they go, hey, this is the final statue, you go, oh, you pay them, and then you go get a better one made.
Listen, as I understand it, Dwyane Wade saw this and approved this before they released it.
No, he didn't.
That's what the word is.
No, he didn't.
That's what the word is. The word is that he saw this statue, he approved this statue, and then they released this statue. That is the word. Listen, and look, everybody in the chat, hold my feet to the fire, like hold me accountable. Google it and let me know if that's true. Word is Dwyane Wade had to approve, like had the final say on this statue. Like he had to approve the statue.
Wow.
He saw it and was like, it's like looking in the mirror.
Let me do that pose real quick.
That is funny.
But we also got what other people thought of this statue. Like we got.
Like the internet has had thoughts about this statue.
Yeah. We got some of those. So look, check this out. Let's see the first one. What do we got here? Oh shit. I can't see that from here. Can you read the screen?
That said, yeah, I can see it. It said, the first person says, that made me forget what he looks like. The second person says, the fact that he saw it and approved of it before it was finished is what really puzzles me. The next person says, every time I see this pic, I hear a remedial scream. This person says, got the statues of all the white people right, though. You know what? I would love to do that. I would love to look at side-by-side comparisons of like black athlete statues next to white athlete statues and see how many, like, see if there's some accuracy there.
No, those are bad too. Once we hit statue territory, all bets are off. They're all going to be terrible. Wax sculptures, they get more accurate, but those are hit and miss too. But you got a better shot of getting wax done of you that looks like you than a statue.
Damn, if the wax is better than the statue, then we in a bad way right now.
Yeah. The wax has a better accuracy from what I've seen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So there's that one. Then we got another. What platform is this from? This is that first one was from Twitter. This looks like Facebook.
From Facebook. This person says it looks closer to Vigo than just any basketball player. You know what? I appreciate a quality Ghostbusters 2 reference.
Yep. That is definitely more Vigo.
Yeah, which I'm not gonna say it was the superior Ghostbuster, but it was definitely my favorite.
Yeah. Well, we got a Bobby Brown song with that one, so.
Yeah, we did get a Bobby Brown song with that, but you know what? I would like. I don't like the Bobby Brown song. I may have enjoyed more than the Ray Parker Jr. song, but the Ray Parker Jr. song is god tier.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. And
you know,
I actually agree with that. I
any
wish
song
I didn't.
That has the lyric, any song that has the lyric "bustin' makes me feel good" is always gonna be on my top played songs.
Oh yeah,
sure.
Yeah. Because it's an accurate line. Like, name a human where busting doesn't make them feel good.
You know what? I used to feel the same thing about weed smoking, but then they turned around and then voted against that in South Carolina and South Dakota.
Oh, they lied.
If you needed another reason to not go to South Dakota, right?
Yeah, they lied. They futured that.
Even if you don't smoke weed, the idea that a bunch of people voted on it and was like, yeah, we prefer not. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to go somewhere with it. Like, I don't drink, but I don't want to go somewhere where drinking is illegal.
No.
Okay.
No. That place sucks.
Yeah.
Wherever that place is. No, we're not
Yeah,
going
wherever
there.
it is. It's fucking yeah. I don't want to go to that place at all. That sounds terrible.
No. But no. Accurate. Like, find a person where they say, if you were to ask them, does busting make you feel good?
Mm-hmm.
And they say no, don't ever talk to that person again.
Yeah.
Good way to regulate your friend group. So yeah, that was Facebook. And what else we got? Let's see. There we go. This looks like it's from, what is that, TikTok?
This is also from Facebook. This person says, I didn't know Seal played for the Heat.
That is a great Seal statue.
That definitely looks like Seal.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why he's been kissed by a rose on the grave.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That looks like Seal. That definitely looks like, but it looks much more like Seal than it looks like fucking Dwyane Wade. The next one says, it's a picture of Lawrence Fishburne saying, "Thank you, Miami." What's the next one say? What we got?
All right. What else we got?
This was okay. See, picture of Lawrence Fishburne, right? And then the other one is Teal'c from Matthew Judge from Christopher Judge from Stargate SG-1.
All right, I couldn't remember which Stargate, so I wasn't even gonna try. I know.
Yeah, Stargate SG-1. Also, he's the voice of he's the new voice of Kratos on the God of War games.
Is he really?
Yes, that's him. And he was also randomly in the Dark Knight Rises.
Nice. Was he?
Yeah. When Batman comes out, like when Batman first comes back to the city, and there's like 3 goons in the street.
Yeah.
Christopher Judge is one of the goons.
Did not know that.
Listen, I'm such a big Stargate fan that anytime I see anybody from Stargate in anything, I'm like, holy shit, I know you from Stargate. Because listen, with the exception of Jason Momoa, none of them motherfuckers get work. Okay. Ain't nobody that was from the cast of Stargate get. Amanda Tappin is like she is stuck on the Sci-Fi channel. Like that woman don't get, fucking they don't be getting no work at all. And that sucks too because they're such good actors.
I never made it through Stargate. I need to watch more.
That's so crazy. You never made it through Stargate, but you watched all of Farscape though.
Farscape was great.
It's not better than Stargate.
I don't know. I never saw it.
Yeah, you should. Listen, we could do a Stargate versus Farscape show.
I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
And then be like, it would take a while though because there are over 200 episodes of Stargate.
Yeah, Farscape was just in and out though, like just quick. Done.
You know why it was quick? Because it was canceled. Is what it was.
It was canceled.
It was canceled.
Canceled.
Yeah, people was like, it's weird and the story kind of sucks.
No, it's weird. The story was great though.
Okay, listen. All right, listen.
Yeah.
We'll have to save that for another episode.
Yeah,
then.
I just finished the 100, 7 seasons. Farscape was better, so I don't know if it got canceled. But
you finished the 100, but you haven't watched Deadpool and Wolverine yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah. And the 100 is I wouldn't recommend it.
Speaking of shit I wouldn't recommend, there's a whole bunch of sci-fi shit on Apple TV that I would like to unrecommend.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, Invasion, Silo.
I heard Silo was good.
Who told you that?
A bunch of people.
Yeah, okay. Let me say this about Silo. When the first season ended, like the story seems compelling, and then I sat down and I was like, you know what? I got to know how this story plays out. So I went and found like a synopsis of the books online and read all the way to the end. Matter of fact, I did this with Silo and I did this with 3 Body Problem. And I read all the way to the end and I see where the story ends and I'm like, so this is where the story ends? Pass. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. And
Silo didn't end though, right?
But like, listen. Silo is essentially Fallout, and Fallout is better. Just watch Fallout.
All right.
Yeah, Fallout is the better show.
Okay.
Like let's put it like this: Silo ain't won no awards, like Fallout did. Fallout is a way better show.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And Silo isn't a bad show. It's just it's not bad. You could avoid it. You could skip on it. You could go on YouTube, find you a season break or season 1 recap, watch that, and then just keep it moving.
Yeah. Look right there. Petty Patty said, "You know what show is the best though? Supernatural."
Yeah, I you know what?
She ain't
I
wrong.
wish
It's
I
a
had
good
an
show.
opportunity to watch it with friends and family. I think that would be fucking great.
Yeah. 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 You should. You should watch Supernatural. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Go through the whole thing. But like, and Supernatural is actually 2 different shows. You can watch through season 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's one show.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest is something kind of totally different. That's still fun if you can accept that fun. Or you can just stop there.
The way you framed that just now made me feel a way about that. Just like, okay. And for those of y'all who don't know this, back before it was Hannibal and Monty, right? It was Monty and the Mongooses little show.
Yes.
Right? And I was a guest on the show many times, much like Live Action Animation and E! Green and Black Eye TV and other people have been guests on our show, right? Been a regular guest on this show. I was at one point, y'all were doing, I think, 3 shows a week, and I was on at least one of those 3 shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? And one episode, they were like, hey, Hannibal, what we're going to do is we're going to rate our favorite horror films, like our favorite horror films of all time.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. So I put together my list of my favorite horror films, and then we do the damn episode. And then instead of it being our favorite horror movies, Monty and the Mongoose decided that we were just going to talk about our favorite supernatural episodes, because these some of them are bitches. These you people, these filthy, ungrateful you people.
Yes.
Was like, oh no. We actually gonna just talk about Supernatural the whole show. just played the shit out of me. Look at him laugh. Look at him stroking his beard in success right now. He's so happy right now. He's so fucking pleased with himself.
That's right. It was great.
Played the shit out. Okay, like imagine being a son trying to connect with his father for the first time, and then you start doing this show with him, and then all of a sudden he just hangs you out to dry, on Blog Talk Radio.
But I will say this, like a fucking boss, Hannibal said, fuck y'all keep doing your thing, I'm gonna go with the horror movies, and kept the show going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. I ignored them and just kept going. Yep. Because that's what you got to do with a hater. Sometimes you just got to, listen. My grandmother used to tell me, when people tease you or bully you or make fun of you, they're more scared of you than you are of them. So you just ignore them. And I was like, you know what? My grandmother always had good advice. Now, unfortunately, I did not take that advice. I was just punching motherfuckers in the face. So, also that.
True. Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
I had this one dude that tried to that called himself trying to bully me in 3rd grade, and I broke his arm in 3 places.
See, that's uncalled for. That's just too much.
I went to the school I went to, the elementary school I went to, my grandmother taught there. So it was like when my 3rd grade teacher, Miss Braxton, brought me to my grandmother's classroom, she was like, "Ooh, girl, you don't got to worry about Willie defending himself." Everybody fucking hated that kid. They was low-key happy I broke that man arm in 3 places.
All right, we got one more reaction to the statue.
Oh shit! I thought we was moving to the next thing. Okay, my bad.
We'll hit the next one right after. But okay. Whatever this one is.
This is TikTok. The absolute disrespect. This can't be real. Who approved this? And it's called "If Dwyane Wade Was Constipated for a Week." Put the statue back up on the screen. Put the side by side, Zoe, one more time.
Here it comes.
if Dwyane Wade was constipated for a week. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there you go. There's no, that's just wrong. They didn't get it right.
Okay. All right.
But
as an artist, what could they have done to have made this better?
Scrap it and make a whole new one. There's nothing to save that. Or cut the head off and sculpt a new head. That's all. It wasn't him.
Okay.
But let's move on to the next news story.
If you guys haven't already, make sure you click the like button, click the share button, click the subscribe button, click all the buttons down below. YouTube does this weird stuff, guys, where like sometimes you could be subscribed to a channel and then not get notifications when they go live. So in order to fix that, if you click the like button, click the share button, click the subscribe button, the bell button, if you leave a comment on the video afterwards, not only does that, it helps our channel because it helps make the channel more aware to the algorithm. So please, guys, help us out. Like, subscribe, share. Throw us a couple bucks, man. We're giving y'all a great show for free.
Yeah. Like enjoy this shit. Like,
y'all think Zoe grows on trees?
Yeah. Just for a better example of the type of content you get from us, you get shit like this. A Russian court is suing Google for this much money.
Wait a minute. I can't even add that shit. Hold up. Russian court wants Google to cough up. I can't even read I don't even know what that number is. It says the fine has been accruing since 2020 when Russian outlets Sarsgrad TV and Ria Fan sued Google for blocking their content, according to Novaya Gazeta. Since then, the penalty has continued to grow as 15 other channels, including Kremlin-backed networks, won court cases against Google. And the quote says, as of today, the fine totaled two undecillion rubles. Undecillion. I think it's undecillion. I don't think that's cillion. Undecillion rubles. 2 undecillion rubles. That's a 2 followed by 36 zeros.
Yes.
Which is the equivalent of $20 decillion US dollars. Okay, understand, that's more money than is on Earth currently.
Yeah. But wait, I got something fun to say.
If they sued Google and you took all the money from Earth, okay? You take all the money from Fort Knox, you take all of Bill Gates' money, all of Jeff Bezos' money, you take all of Elon Musk's money, you take all of Scrooge McDuck's money, okay?
Yeah.
That you people are swimming in gold, okay? You take all of their money, you take every dollar that Monty has, every dollar Hannibal has, every dollar from Lori Disney, every dollar from Petty Patty, every dollar from Hypothesis, Mistaken Reaper, Malcolm Little, Ace Wonder, Johnny Brasco, live action animation, Black Guy TV. If you took every dollar from every content creator on YouTube, there would not be enough money on the planet to reach that number.
Yeah.
That is an unserious number.
Yeah, it is. But I got something more fun. But before we do it, I think what we need to do is play the Fair Foul music. Like, let's just play the intro for Fair Foul.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm gonna make it worse. Here we go.
What you mean you're gonna make it worse?
You'll see. Get ready.
War between the forces of good and evil raged across Cybertron.
Rhyme told me there'd be days like this.
The Decepticons must find it first.
Blacker than the inside of a drive shaft.
That's right. Blacker than the inside of a drive shaft. So, if we thought that amount was a lot, they said that amount is doubling every week. From the time that article was posted, I did the math. Here's the new number.
Okay, let's see what the new number is.
Right there. I don't know what that is. I can't call it out. But that's the new number.
Unserious. Bro, look at that. That number doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's the new number.
6 did undekill you. Okay, wait a minute. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 33, 34, 35 zeros.
Yes. Yes. 35 fucking zeros.
That's insane. What is. Okay, I would love to give something to somebody in the chat if they can tell me what that number is that was on the screen just now. Put it back on the screen, Zoe.
Yeah, pronounce that number. And look,
Somebody
while y'all
in the
try to
chat
figure it
tell
out,
us what is that? What is this number?
yeah, while y'all try and figure out the fuck that number is, Hannah, why don't you just go ahead and ask a fair or foul question, and then we can keep talking.
Oh yeah, okay. Is it fair or foul to say that this isn't even a real number? Okay, is it fair or foul to say this number is not even real? Is it fair or foul to say this isn't a real number? Monty, everybody in the chat, let us know what y'all think. Is it fair or foul? Like a Russian court is allowing Google to be sued for that number. Is it fair or foul to say that isn't even a real number? And I'm going to go ahead and say it's fair to say that's not a real number because it's not a real number. Like, especially when we speak in terms of dollars.
Yeah, yeah.
There isn't that much money on earth. You know what I'm saying? We would literally have to change what money is.
Yeah, yeah. I'm agreeing
Like,
with you.
we would have to invent a new form of currency and then give them that.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. It's fair to say that's not even a real number. That
And being
exist.
from New Orleans, I like the currency we already got.
Yeah.
I don't need a new currency.
We don't. Like, I don't understand. Like, how are you, like, you hit a certain point when you're asking for more money than exists on the planet.
Yeah.
Where this lawsuit is now a joke.
Yeah.
We don't take whatever the charges are seriously.
It's got to be a joke lawsuit. There's no way I can take that shit seriously.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you just failed. You failed at lawsuits. That's what happened here. Where's Nate the lawyer when we need him to explain this to us? But yeah.
I would love to either Nate the lawyer or Daniel Silver, the gold standard. I would love for one of them to let us know. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you click the like button, the share button, the subscribe button. Click all the buttons.
Yeah, click all the buttons. Somebody was clicking the little heart thing. Do that too. That's fun.
Do that shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna click it sometimes. I'm gonna click the laughing face right there. Look, you see all the laughing faces, y'all?
Hannibal's gonna laughing face. I'm gonna surprisey face. There you go. That's both of us.
Oh, that's a surprise face? Okay, I'm gonna click 100 then. There you go.
There you go. There you go. I'm going with the party.
Okay. Oh shit, it's a party then. See, well, I'm surprised now. I'm surprised it's a party.
Yeah, interact with all of it. YouTube loves that shit when you do it.
Listen, to our lovely producer Zoe, can you put the number on the screen again? And I'm gonna reread the question, everybody. If you haven't already, like, let us know in the chat what y'all think. Is it fair or foul to say that this isn't even a real number? Okay, look at that. First off, somebody tell me what that number is. First off, somebody do that. What is this number?
Yeah.
It's got 34 zeros. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 33, 34, 35. 35 zeros.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's 1.6 and then 35 zeros.
Yeah. That ain't real. Thank you for the super chat, Mary Sunshine, or just Sunshine. Sorry.
Yes. What's going on, Sunshine? How you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute.
Yes. Thanks for popping by. Always good to see you.
Hypothesis asked us earlier. He was like, "You want to see a foul music video? Go watch Chris Benoit's entrance video. It's chilling in hindsight." I used to love Chris Benoit. Listen, Chris Benoit is my top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time.
All right, yeah.
Hey, I can celebrate the art from the artist. Okay,
yes, all right. No, that's fair. I ain't mad at that. All right.
Yeah.
We might have to get into like the foulest wrestlers or something like the album art thing with wrestlers.
Oh, listen, just the grimiest is all of is Hulk Hogan, John Cena, Shawn Michaels, all them guys.
Yeah.
Them guys, like, Hulk Hogan's the worst. Like, he's like the worst of the worst. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like whatever Vince McMahon is, Hulk Hogan is like a step below that.
Yeah. 16% of those people thought that was a real number that you could sue somebody for.
That's crazy. that is absolutely crazy. I would love to know what that is.
Yeah. Like, come to the front of the congregation and tell us.
Yeah, I want to know, like, because I'm trying to look at some of the responses that we got. Lori Disney said it's not a real number, and if it's a real number, it shouldn't be a real number. Thank you, Lori Disney. Zoe, can you drop one of Clues bombs for Lori Disney? Feet in the chat for Lori Disney.
Yes, put feet in the chat for her.
Mistaken Reaper said it's fair. Always great to have you back, brother. Hypothesis says foul. There is that much money, but not in the public eye. All right, okay. I believe that you believe that there's that much money. I don't believe. You know what? Listen, I don't know. Maybe just as black folk, we don't know that there's that much money. Maybe the secret been out this whole time. We just didn't know it. There's actually way more money out there than they telling us. Sorry, sir, we can't pay you more than that. We had to let you go. I'm sorry. And the whole time they sitting on a decillion of dollars. Bro.
Yeah, you asking for an amount of money that ain't even in this world. I'm just asking for an extra $5 an hour.
Yeah. They was just like, we can't pay people at McDonald's $15 an hour. What will that do to the cost of fries? I'm like, you could just pay them out the CEO bonuses. How about that? We could give them that raise out of those tax breaks that you guys are getting. You know what I'm saying? And also they be like, man, like we can't pay these people to do those jobs for $15 an hour. I'm like, meanwhile, they got screens at every McDonald's where you could just go in and just type the order. You ain't got to talk to a human if you don't want to.
Yeah, that's how they justify cutting their fucking pay. You do it your goddamn self.
Like that shit is so wild to me, man.
But the other thing, and this is what blows my mind, because you got the screen system, but you can get fucking table service at McDonald's now with those screens?
Yeah. You can just go sit at a table. You can order your food at the screen, sit at a table, and then they will just bring you McDonald's.
And then they will tell you if you need refills or something to let them know. And that person is walking around the lobby.
The disrespect.
I'm like, no, I'm not making you get me another drink.
That shit is wild, bro. That shit is wild. That shit is wild. And Donald Trump, a week before the election, went and worked at McDonald's.
Yeah. I went with my son and discovered this, and he heard her say that, and he's like, I want some more orange juice. I'm like, well, we're gonna get some at home.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not gonna make this woman go get him another orange juice. She did enough.
Yeah. Listen, like if you bring me McDonald's food and it is close to what my order is, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
If I order like a hamburger, like if I order a quarter pounder with cheese with a Sprite and fries, and then y'all gave me a quarter, you gave me a Big Mac with cheese and a Coke, that's close enough.
Yeah,
that's close enough.
Yeah, y'all got it. Y'all good.
Yeah. Like, I never understood people that go in there set trip and be like, I spent $10, you're going to get my order, right? Like, you spent $10. Chill out.
The only time that's acceptable is if they hand you mild in the Popeyes drive-thru. Then you raise hell.
No. If you give me mild chicken, we fighting.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, then you raise hell.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Lori
easy.
Disney says her son freaks out with the wrong orders. I'm not freaking out at those people. I'm not freaking out at those people. Like, if I pay $8 for dinner, if you go to Little Caesars and you get a $5 hot and ready pizza, a pizza when you walked in that was ready to go and you can eat it for $5, don't complain. Okay? You have missed the point of this operation, okay?
Yeah, you failed this experiment.
Yeah, it's like, it's $5. Like, chill out, bro. I would just go to a different McDonald's. Spend another $5.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Like, oh, they keep giving me Big Macs when I order quarter pounders. All right,
hey,
I'll go
bro,
to that
listen,
one.
I gotta find it, but I have this video saved somewhere of I was outside of either a Popeyes or a Church's Chicken, and this woman was arguing at the window and she was so angry, the whole top half of her body was hanging out the window. He's like, bitch, I know you motherfucking would. Get my other, going the fuck off. I had to pull my phone out and record this shit, bro. This shit is great. I'm gonna find that video just so we can watch that on the show next week.
All right, find it.
Yeah.
All right. Continuing with this fair foul thing. And it was news, but this we still got to do fair follow on this.
Okay.
So my direct competition with the driverless cars, Waymo.
Oh, Jesus.
Waymo
Waymo is your direct competition?
Yeah. I'm about to kill Waymo.
Waymo is ass, bro.
I know. Mine ain't ass.
Yeah, what Waymo is super ass. It costs twice as much as an Uber or Lyft, and it takes twice as long for you to get to your destination because they don't take the highway.
Yeah, see, they put 2 twices in there. Mine just takes twice as long, but I'm cheap.
But it costs the same amount?
Yeah, costs the same amount.
Okay.
Twice
so you
as
can pay
long.
the same amount of money that you would pay for an Uber, except it takes twice as long for you to get there, but there's no driver. Now, if that's how you sold it to me, I would be like, I like your service.
Yeah. So
sometimes you want to go somewhere and you don't want to deal with a customer.
Exactly.
I think about the amount. Like at one point, I was like a stripper taxi cab service, and I think about all of the girls that would just be like, if there was a car that could bring them from the club to their house where they didn't have to interact with no driver, they would totally do that shit.
Yeah, you just sit in that motherfucker and go home. See? That's where you need a Monty cab. Here's what the fuck Waymo did. Check this video out. Somebody took.
The Waymo is stuck because the Waymo is trying to go behind the Amazon, but then it's stuck behind the Waymo, and oh my God, there's another Waymo. What's everybody gonna do? What? It is a Waymo standoff. What is gonna happen? What's happening, folks? What's happening? Who's gonna win?
Nobody. We all
walk away now.
Yeah. Amazon and Waymo.
Invested. Who's winning?
And they just don't move. No action's being taken.
There's 4 of them stuck. There's 2 others. I'm not doing anything. Except
I like that somebody got mad at her.
The Waymo is...
There you go.
Trash. Like, again, it costs twice as much as a regular Uber or Lyft, and then it takes half as long. It costs twice as much to take one of those cars, and you get to your destination, and it takes twice as long to get to your destination. Like, there's no reason.
Yeah. Well, that's another reason it takes twice as long, because they see their friends, and they just sort of sit and look at each other.
Okay.
Like, oh, look at that beautiful Waymo. Y'all see that?
No, well, look, listen. I am ready to. Okay, so here we go. So here's my fair foul question for this. Is it fair or foul to say that these self-driving cars are not Waymo convenient? That's the question. Monty, everybody in the chat, let us know what you think. Is it fair or foul to say these self-driving cars are not Waymo convenient?
Yeah. No, I think it's fair to say. And look, while people figure out their answer, what I did was my take on this situation. Like, watch this video while people put their answers in. Then we'll discuss some more. This is what I saw when I saw this standoff. Check it out.
Identify yourselves. You will identify. State your identity. You will identify first. Identify.
It's like Stephen Hawking meets a speaking clock.
Illogical. You will notify. Daleks do not take orders. You have identified as Daleks. Outline resembles the inferior species known as Cybermen. Daleks, be warned. You have declared war upon the Cybermen. This is not war. This is pest control. You would destroy the Cybermen with 4 Daleks. We would destroy the Cybermen with 1 Dalek. You are superior in only one respect. What is that? You are better at dying.
There you go. That's what I saw when I saw this.
You know what, Zoe? Cue the round of applause for that. Okay, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Okay, the Doctor Who nerd in me thoroughly appreciates that. Man, you know, I literally got right up to the season with Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor. I watched half of that. No, I watched the first season with her, and then haven't watched anything since then.
It's worth a watch. It's worth a watch.
No, I know. I need to get to it. I'm going to get to it. I'm absolutely going to get. You know what it is? It's just I feel like there's a lot of Doctor Who, and I never know how far back I want to go to get back into the loop of things.
Yeah.
Like I know I want to watch the whole Peter Capaldi Billy season one more time.
Yeah, that was good shit.
Yeah, I thought that was a good scene. I loved her as a doctor's associate. I was gonna say apprentice, but I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
But his traveling companion.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
she had
and
one
I
of
hate
the
that she only got
saddest
one
endings
season.
of all the companions because you're like, well, fuck. The way they played it, where you realize what's happening, and it's like, oh shit, there's nothing he can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, well, sorry.
I'm curious, right now, without thinking, you got a favorite Doctor Who episode?
Favorite? Yes. Matt Smith, second episode with Pond. The spaceship, the whale.
Okay. Really? Why that one?
Love that episode. It's so good at exploring what humans are and what the Doctor's all about. In one episode, they tell you who the human race is and who the Doctor is and why he does what he does.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's all there in one episode.
You know what? Just because you referenced it, I will go watch. I'm gonna rewatch that episode after the show tonight.
Yeah. That's probably my favorite Doctor Who episode. It's all there. Every element of Doctor Who is in that episode.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
and it's your first time. Like, also, I've never seen a Doctor go from episode 1 to his first episode as himself, just owning the role.
Yeah, it usually takes a while for him to kind of get into a groove.
Yeah.
Matt Smith. I'm not gonna say I don't think Matt Smith was the best Doctor, but I think of all the Doctors, I feel like he had everything right for him. They had the best writing for his episodes. I think Amy and Rory as companions, plus the whole overlapping story with River Song.
Yeah.
Like all of that shit, like it was just the writing was good, the acting was good, the crossovers, the references, everything about it just came together great for his season. So I think like if somebody had to start watching Doctor Who, the Matt Smith seasons, you could literally start at the first Amy Pond episode and just go from there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's a perfect jump on point. Like,
Yeah.
Probably one of the only Doctors that knew who he was from day one.
Yeah, but like the episode I used to sell people on Doctor Who,
yeah,
Blink.
Oh, that's a great episode for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only is it great, but it is the highest rated episode on IMDb.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't mad at that at all.
It is the consensus
great Doctor
pick.
Who episode.
Yeah. It's super, not that you asked, but you know what the best episode is of the highest rated episode of IMDb is of X-Men 97?
Which one? Genosha?
Gambit dying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Genosha.
No, that episode before Gambit died, that episode was balls to the wall nuts. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. Hey, man, watch. Oh, well, I think we're deep enough in the show. You can curse.
Yeah. Once you get balls deep, you can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the show's already screaming our name right now. We're free to do what we want.
Yeah. Ooh, hypothesis. Mommy.
That's
you
a good one, too.
Mommy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, you know what? Put an asterisk. Like somebody write this down. We might need to do top 5 Doctor Who episodes.
Yeah.
Hannibal, Monty, and like 2 other Whovians need to do best of.
Ooh, I wonder if I can grab some Whovians.
Ooh, Toby Black, man, I still don't want to believe Remy died. Ooh, see, see that's how you know that episode of X-Men 97. That shit really hit. And you know, and it's the X-Men. Of course, he's not dead.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Yeah. He's definitely, Apocalypse is going to definitely bring his ass back. And not that I got a chance to answer the question, but is it fair for all to say it was way more, these cars are way more convenient? No. It's definitely fair to say it's not way more convenient. They're just taking human jobs.
Yeah. Taking human jobs and clogging up traffic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Crybaby4321 asked if we were talking about the new series. Sadly, no, we are not.
Not yet.
Monty's seen it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm enjoying it. I think, we haven't come back from the first break, right? Yeah. I don't want to spoil anything.
What if, like, so I know you caught up on Doctor Who. What else are you said you just finished watching the 100. What else are you watching right now?
I just started Agatha All Along today.
Motherfucker. Yeah. Listen, when you finish, call my phone, okay? Call me when you finish Agatha.
Yeah, as soon as I finish, I will call you. But I just started that. Just press play on episode 1 today.
Ooh, that is
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I started I watched Supercell.
Okay. Yeah, you said
I
you liked the
that.
show, but you hated the ending, or you hated the show, but you liked the ending?
I didn't like that it was such an obvious Heroes ripoff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so obvious. Like, I liked the idea. I liked how they were playing the powers. Like, at first, when I saw the trailers for it and everything, I'm like, we're going to tie a superpower to sickle cell. This is stupid. But I like what they did. I like how they worked it.
Mm-hmm.
Good way to work it. But then it was a ripoff of Heroes, and it didn't feel fresh enough for me. I wanted to be better. Like, the idea was fresh when I saw how they fleshed it out. That was the freshest part of the whole thing.
No, the first season of Heroes is superior to the first season of Supercell. It's not even that's
Supercell just took the same idea and went with it.
But the second season of Heroes is not better than the first season of Supercell.
No, it is not. It is not.
Yeah. Matter of fact, the way Heroes went from Heroes season 1 to Heroes season 2 through 5 is pretty much how Game of Thrones fans feel about the last season of Game of Thrones. It was like, man, you just drove off the cliff. You just went straight Thelma and Louise with this shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't understand. It's fucking crazy. But yeah. That's my most recent stuff. Like the 100 took forever. Like that was. And look. I won't recommend it. But if you do want to try it, be prepared for a ride that start, stop. Every season is a different fucking show. That's my biggest problem with it.
Which show?
The 100.
Oh yeah, I tried. I started watching the 100 once, and I abandoned ship real quick.
Yeah. And there's some really great ideas in it, but it hurts your brain trying to figure out, well, what's this about? This is like I'm watching season 1 of something again every season.
See, it shows like that make me really just like I feel like in order to appreciate them, I need to get high first. I need to go smoke a joint and then use that to like be in that mind state to then watch the show.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what I need. It's like those are shows that I need to be able to. I need to be high to watch them first. I didn't need to be high to watch Agatha All Along though, but I definitely need to be high to watch the 100.
Yeah. Agatha All Along so far is great.
Oh no, Agatha is great. It's not so far. Like that show is great.
It keeps that same pace.
Yeah, no, it keeps. I'm very curious to see what you think about how the story resolves, and what you think about that. I'm curious to see. But
I've got theories right now.
It's a short watch, so you should be done in a couple days.
Yeah, no, I'll be done tomorrow. Like I'm gonna finish it tomorrow, but because I got artwork to do, so I'll just have that on. But in the interest of keeping this show going, we're about to get into Candace Owens, but before we talk about Candace Owens, let's take a little bit of a break, get in the right mind state to break down what Candace Owens was talking about. Because we're going to get into Candace Owens and this Bruno Mars, Miley Cyrus stuff that I've been wanting to talk about. And I think you've been wanting to talk about this shit too.
I have ideas, and I would like to, I have thoughts on this.
Yeah. So before we get into the meatier parts of this, let's take a little break, have a palate cleanser, and then let's see what Candace Owens, Bruno, and Miley are talking about.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Well, let's take a quick break. I'm gonna go smoke a couple joints. I'll be right back.
There you go. All right. We'll be back in 3, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. However long this video is. Check it out.
The police chief just testified about the deplorable conditions inside police headquarters. Some of the rats are getting into areas where they really don't belong.
The rats eating our marijuana, they're all high.
Well, the bigger problem is they're going from there to Taco Bell.
Munchies. And then their desks after that. Oh, no.
In the morning, I smoke 2 joints at night. I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I smoke 2 joints, get out of peace, and 2 when time of war. I smoke 2 joints before I smoke 2 joints, and then I smoke 2 more. I smoke 2 joints at night. I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright.
Listen to me, son.
Smoke weed every day.
There we go. There's the Hannibal and Monty high rat.
Hey, smoke weed every day.
Yes. Yes. So you ready for this shit?
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Come on, let's
right.
get on into it.
Yeah. So Candace
we
Owens.
haven't done a return to the sunken place in a while, so we might need to do that again.
Yeah, we haven't, and this before I say anything, just read what the fuck this woman had to say on her Twitter account. I'm not.
Do I got to, okay? Candace Owens, friend to black people all everywhere, said gangster rap was never black culture. It was created by the feds who proffered deals to homosexual black men in prison and then turned them into artificial celebrities. The goal was to create false idols to destroy black American values. I will never change my mind on this.
Then you're stupid.
Now wait, Monty, I haven't even asked the fair file question yet.
But, well, before you do, I just want to say,
okay,
a motherfucker that will end a statement with "I will never change my mind on this," is a motherfucker you should never try to have a conversation with because they are stupid.
For sure.
Yes.
Right, it's funny. Blurtish in the chat says, "Oh, so now she cares about black people."
Yeah. Like if I told you bologna is basically salami without peppercorns in it, I will never change my mind on this.
Yeah, it's if you present me with facts, if you provide me with new information, I will absolutely change my mind on some shit.
Yes.
Matter of fact, how many times on this show have we done fair files, right? Where I had an opinion, and then the chat provided me with new information, and I was like, you know what? You guys making a great point. I've changed my mind. I've changed my position.
Yeah. Any motherfucker that will just drop that statement, and then don't talk to him. It ain't worth it.
Yeah, I just like this woman is just. I wish Candace Owens and Azalea Banks could just get into mortal combat with one another. Only one survive. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like two women into, one woman leaves.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, listen, whoever wins gets to live on Mars, and whoever loses gets to live on Mars. Just go live on Mars, both of y'all, please.
Yeah. Like, why?
Yeah.
But yeah. If you want to ask the fair file question, and we can discuss this some more. Yeah, go ahead and ask the fair file question.
No, Candace Owens said that gangster rap was never black culture because it was created by the feds who proffered deals to homosexual black men in prison, then turned them into artificial celebrities with the goal to create false idols to destroy black American values. So my fair file question is it fair foul to say that gangster rap was never black culture because it was created by the feds who proffered deals to homosexual black men in prison, then turned them into artificial celebrities with the goal to create false idols to destroy black American values? That's the question. Everybody in the chat, let us know what you think. Is it fair foul to say that gangster rap was never black culture because it was created by the feds, etc.? All that stuff that I'm not reading the third time. Monty, everybody in the chat, let us know what you think.
I'll just say it's foul to say that. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Listen, Monty. Candace Owens might be the right type of black girl for you to mess with for the first time.
You want me to end this shit right now? You want me to end this shit right now?
Listen, I'm just saying that it was like, what if you could tame the tide? Okay.
I can't, and I wouldn't even want to try.
You might be able to, man. You just might be able to. You might be the guy that can change her mind.
No. My line is anybody I talk to is stupid. I don't deal with stupid.
How many people have you known in your lifetime to be like, hey man, you know who you need to check out? This girl is making some good points, and then they present you with Candace Owens.
Too many, and I don't talk to those people much.
Yeah, okay.
That's my line. Not just romantically, like just people in general. Yeah. That's my line. Stupid.
One of my favorite bartenders, one of the bartenders that worked for me at Phillips Arena here in Atlanta. One of my absolute favorite bartenders. I won't say her name, but because I know some people from the arena still is watching the show, and I don't want to put her on blast. But it hurt my heart to see her online sharing Candace Owens stuff. Like, yeah, she be making good points. No, the fuck she doesn't.
No,
she does not.
Yeah, this point especially. Unless you can give me a reason why. Don't end it without never change my mind on this. I'm curious to hear your reason.
You got to give me proof at this point. Like,
yes.
She said that gangster rap was never black culture because it was created by the feds. Now, the reason we can get to the reasoning she said that the feds created this.
That first point,
But let's start there. She said the feds, the FBI created gangster rap.
Yeah. How?
The FBI created gangster rap. How, Sway? I would love more info. Just tell me, give me any proof of that. Just any proof.
Yeah. Right? Just like one piece of proof would be enough.
FBI
but it's got to be real proof.
Something, right? The only thing I've ever heard was there's an interview with like Lazy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony talking about being in a secret meeting where he was told that gangster rap was being pushed to destroy the African American community. I'm like, really? So they didn't feel like crack cocaine was doing a good enough job? They was like, damn, y'all done took all the y'all done took damn near all the black fathers out the homes and then put crack cocaine in our community and shit like that. And you want to turn around and be like, understand, y'all, there are no poppy fields in the hood. Okay?
Yeah.
There's no coca leaves in the hood. And while we at it, there's no Smith & Wesson factories. Okay? Like, all of this shit is getting brought to our community. Okay? It's getting brought there. It's getting left there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's like, to say something
right
that.
there. Like you made the right point. Start at the fucking premise of the whole thing. Like, gangster rap was never black culture. That's where you start. How?
Yeah.
How? As far as I know, it always was.
Yeah, I'm like, so you telling me some white folks created gangster rap? Like, first off, where's these hard ass white niggas? I need to know where they at. Okay.
Yeah. They're the ones that were putting the crack and the guns in the neighborhood, so they were hard as fuck.
Yeah, I need to know who those guys are. Like, listen, I'm not even. I just want to hear more information. So let's start there. I think that statement is absurd in and of itself. And then she says it was created by the feds who proffered deals to homosexual black men in prison. What?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. So the FBI was paying gay black men in prison to do gangster rap? What is? Wait, okay, put the tweet back up. Okay, hold on one time. I'm trying to. Gangster rap was never black culture. It was created by the feds who proffered deals to homosexual black men in prison and then turned them into artificial celebrities. Okay, so they took gay black men in prison and then told them, I want you to go be a gangster rapper. Hey, Ice Cube, I know that you are a gay man in jail, so I want you to be a gangster rapper. Hey, Snoop Dogg, I know you are a gay rapper, so I know you are a gay man, and I want you to be a gangster rapper. Spoiler alert, Snoop Dogg ain't never been to prison.
Yeah, and look, real quick. I saw Straight Outta Compton, and I knew the story before I saw it, but I don't remember them being in jail and the feds coming to visit them. And either the story I knew or in the movie.
It's such a weird, like, it's such a weird, dumb lie. Like, it's just, like, I don't know who this lie is for, but then I'm saying that it's for her core audience. Her core audience is white men that want to hear a black woman tell them all of the things that's wrong with the African American community that they feel like they can't say because it's racist. So first off, you absolutely can say it on Elon Musk's X, right? You can absolutely say whatever you want over there. They ain't censoring shit, okay? So like saying that they won't let me say this, who is they? Let's start there. You can absolutely say it. Whether you should say it is a whole different conversation, but they absolutely will let you say it.
Yeah.
It's just a weird. I don't know. Like I said, I guess because her audience wants to hear this from her, they just just say something bad about. Like I'm gonna tell you what I think it is, right? And you tell me if you think I'm wrong, Monty. If you think, tell me if I'm barking up the right tree. I think that in this culture of toxic cliques, right, of toxic virility, there are content creators, and I think about Aiden Ross, I think about Matt Walsh, I think about Steven Crowder sometimes, I think about Nick Fuentes. Like, these are people that purposefully say Charleston White, another great example, will purposefully say the wildest, craziest shit he can think of because he knows it's going to get him views. Boosie Badass does the same shit. He purposefully says shit that is wild and off the cuff because he gets paid for it. Because whether you like what he says or dislike what he says, or if you like what she says or you dislike what she says, it doesn't matter. It's all engagement as far as the algorithm is concerned. So whether you're online disagreeing with somebody in her comment section or one of your dumbass uncles or aunts post that shit on their Facebook page, right? All of that's still engagement. And she's still getting paid. She gets paid the more people react to her shit. The most I recently saw a couple days ago, she said something about Beyonce mama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why would you say something about Beyonce's mama, right? You saying that because you want to piss off Beyonce's massive fan base.
Yes.
You know? So it's like, well, if you get them pissed off, you get them riled up enough, then they're going to come after you. Right? Yeah. And that's like,
they learn to ignore
we live in a time where you get paid for saying toxic shit. It doesn't have to be right. It just has to be engaging.
Yeah, look, check it out. I got one for you. So, pop music was never popular music. Mm-hmm. It was created So the white housewives, the CIA looked at it and said, you know what? I'm going to take this and create a genre of music to keep them comfortable and calm at home. So that all they're thinking about is love.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, they listen.
Same shit. There's no facts to back that shit up. I just said that shit.
Listen, the Department of Homeland Security and NSA created country western music so that poor white people wouldn't know that they're as poor black people.
Yeah.
You know, how is the dumbass thing that I just said any more far-fetched than what Candace Owens said?
Yeah, watch this. Hannibal, what facts do you have to back that up?
I have a Twitter account is what I have to back that up.
See?
And hey, listen, and you will not change my mind on this. I recently was reminded of this fact when Ace Wonder and I were in college. Ace Wonder was dating this dumbass girl. I'm not gonna say her name. She was dumb. She was very pretty, but she was not smart, right? And we were sitting around. We were at dinner one night, and I remember for no reason this girl said, "You know what my favorite planet is? The moon."
Oh my God.
Right, and it was like everybody was shocked, right? First off, because we wasn't having no kind of conversation about astronomy, right? It was just like, I don't know what we was talking about, and then she just came out and was just like, my favorite planet is the moon. You know what I'm saying? And then we was like, so we spent the rest of the night trying to convince her, trying to explain to her that the moon is not a planet, right? First off, bitch, was you 12? Why you got favorite planets? Okay? you were not 12 and you were not an astronomer. Why you got a favorite planet? Second of all, the moon and she really said that shit. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But you know, in all
also,
seriousness,
I should point out that was the last time Ace Wonder went out on a date with that girl. That was their last date.
Yeah.
She said that shit.
Yeah, say something intelligent. Like, look, here's an example. Hannibal, my favorite dinosaur is now and has always been the giraffe.
I think, hey man, you will not gonna change my mind on this one, okay? You will never change my mind on this one. Not at all. Not at all. Candace Owens with her big brain. Yeah. All that stumping she did for Trump, that man didn't give you no cabinet position. Matter of fact, Zoe, drop one of the clues down for President-elect Donald Trump, because he had Ben Simmons. I mean, he had Byron Donalds and Candace Owens out there stumping for him and did not give them cabinet positions.
Yep.
His cabinet is just like the house he living in right now.
Yep.
Right.
It's because that bitch is stupid. Candace, shut your fucking mouth. You're making black women look bad. Stop it.
I think Dave Chappelle said it best in his George Floyd mini Netflix special. I can't think of a worse way to make a living than doing her job.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. I can't think of a worse way to make a living than how she makes it. Than how she makes money. Yeah.
Vapion said favorite dinosaur is the giraffe. Yeah, it sounds like somebody who doesn't think Stand is a 5-star song or doesn't like Vertigo comics.
Yeah. Zoe, drop one of the clues bombs for Vapion real fast. Okay? Out here dropping truth bombs.
Yeah.
Although,
I don't agree with you,
you have a couple of issues that you on that same fence on. That you like, I won't change my mind and you won't get me off of this.
Yeah.
You got a couple of those things where you get completely...
I don't make the statement my mind cannot be changed on this. I listen to every argument.
So you saying there's an argument that can be made that can make you watch Fight Club?
I'm sure there is. I haven't run into it yet. I'm waiting for it.
Lies. You can go tell those lies to somebody else, okay? Yeah, I'm all full up here, okay? I don't need no more bullshit at this house. You good? You good on that? Gangster rap. Gangster rap was created by the FBI. First off, show me the FBI in 1980 rapping on some gangster shit. I would love to hear that shit. I would love to meet just a fat white, just glasses, tie don't come down far enough because his belly stick out too much, just spitting hot fire. Okay. I would love to hear that shit. Okay.
Oh, me too.
I would love to hear that shit.
I can't even think of a funny way to mimic it. I need to hear it.
Yeah, I would. I really would. I would love to see it. I would love to. That would be. That's a comic that Marvel needs to do. Okay, Marvel needs to create a comic, a run of comics where Kang the Conqueror goes to the 1980s and creates gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? He goes to prison and he pays a bunch of gay black men to pretend to be gangsters and then create gangster rap music. Yep.
Yeah, like he's like, bitch, you like Thanos? Thanos ain't nothing but a little girl. I'm about to take over the world.
I would love. Ooh, bars, Monty. Okay, that's what I want to see. I would love to see. Yes, like can I see Bishop travel back in time and instead of saving the president from getting shot by what they think is going to be Gambit, instead he has to go to the past to stop gangster rap from being created in the prisons. Yeah, like Bishop in the future not even realize why he repping that red flag around his neck. He don't even know. Bishop was born into this gangster shit. Okay.
Yeah, they're repping the red flag because of Red Skull, bitch. About that skull life. I want the Tesseract. That's a fact.
Not for nothing, but there's a conversation to be had about Bishop in X-Men Days of Future Past, because Bishop for real was the police. All right, like I always joke about Cyclops being the police, but Bishop for real was just like, so if I round them up, y'all are gonna let me stay. Like he really was just selling out he was selling out his own people because he thought they would like give him a pass, and then after the Sentinels got all the mutants, they was like, all right, now you can jump in the pile too. Look,
for lack of a better term, Bishop was a house you people.
Yes, he was. In the beginning, he's a house you people. You know what I'm saying? He went back to the past with that Jerry curl and realized real fast what it was.
Yeah, watch what you say around him.
All right. Could you imagine living in a future where robots are destroying the entire human race? That's the only existence you've ever known, is fighting for your survival, and then you have to go back in time and encounter racism. Can you imagine fighting Terminators and then going back to the past and then like what you doing drinking out this water fountain, boy? He's like, I'm thirsty. You know what I'm saying? They fucking hit him in the back of the knee, he punched him in the face, and now he's being hunted. Okay? That's the story I want. I want Bishop to get transported back to the antebellum South.
That's the Bishop story we all want to see. We want to see an Elseworlds, or Marvel doesn't do Elseworlds. Alternate timeline story where Bishop comes back to stop something where, during Jim Crow.
Listen, there was a show, on Hulu. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like this woman was time traveling she time traveled somehow from like LA in 2017 to like 1850, like 1825. And was just in the antebellum South and was a slave. Her and her white boyfriend got transported. This black woman and this white man got transported to the South during slavery. And she was like, the fuck is this?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I gotta find the name of that show. I enjoyed that show. They only did one season of it too. It was such a good show. It was such a great concept for a show.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway.
Kindred. The name of the TV show was called Kindred. It was on Hulu.
Kindred. Okay. All right.
Yeah. I listen. It's Monty. I think, like I said, you should give it a watch, because we should talk about that show one day. But anyway, all right. I don't want to.
All right. Anyway,
the answer is foul. Candace Owens is trash.
Oh, Candace Owens is trash. What was the ranking on this? What do we get? Hang on. Here we go. Oh, 10% fair, 89% foul.
All right, listen, I would love to know who the 10% is. You know, we always got 1 or 2 people in the chat that's a little contrarian. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about average, but
I can live with that.
But let's talk about this Miley Cyrus shit. So do we have an article for this one? Yeah, we do. We do.
Okay.
Since we've been playing news all day, we never left the news segment. We just added fair foul to it. So here we go.
Okay.
Check this out.
Hold on, let me see. There it is. All right. Miley Cyrus sued over flowers for intentionally copying Bruno's hit song. Yeah. Right? In the documents, Tempo Music says the likeness of the songs is undeniable based on the combination and number of similarities between the 2 recordings that flowers would not exist without When I Was Your Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is an interesting story because, you know, first things first, she's not getting sued by Bruno Mars, right? Yeah. Like, as I understand it from the article, she's getting sued by a writer that worked on that song with Bruno Mars.
Yes. Yes, Bruno Mars himself is not suing her. Yeah.
But, like, in the article, the line is, like Bruno Mars's lyric is, "I should have bought you flowers." Right?
Oh, wait. If you want, we got both.
Go for it. Yes.
We got both. Oh, we can compare them side by side.
My you people, drop it. Yes, play it.
Here's the Bruno Mars.
Answer with another man. That hating, trifling ass motherfucker.
Yes. And then if you want to hear the Miley version, it's right here.
Yeah. Listen, do you want me to just ask the question now, or
yeah.
do
you can ask the question now, and we can discuss some more while they ask.
No, because I see you got other videos. You want to go through those videos first, or you want me to ask
let's
the
go
question
through because we also got the lyric breakdown. You can look at both lyrics side by side.
Ooh, Zoe, drop one of the clues balls for Monty and Zoe producing the hell out of this show.
That was Zoe. That's Zoe's presentation on that. Give that one to Zoe.
This is so fine. So look at it. You can see it side by side. Like Bruno Mars, "I should have bought you flowers and held your hand." She says, "I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand." Same rhyme structure.
Yep.
Should have given you. He said, "Should have given you all my hours when I had the chance." And she says, "Talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand." Hours again, same rhyme scheme. Bruno says, "Take you to every party because all you wanted was to dance." She says, "I take myself dancing because I can hold my own hand."
Referencing back to earlier.
And then he says, now my baby's dancing. She's dancing with another man. And she says, "I can love me better than you can." Which, you know what? Can we just take a second and acknowledge the fact that, like, there's a lot of black folks, very specifically, that like to talk about how rap beef and like how diss songs is not good for the culture.
Yeah.
Right? They be real quick to be like, "Oh, it's not good for the culture because it promotes black on black violence." First off, ain't nobody get hurt from Kendrick Lamar and Drake beefing with each other.
Nope.
2 of the biggest artists on the planet. Nobody died. Nobody got shot or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But even more than that, how come we don't talk about that shit when white people beefing with each other? Because this Flower song from Miley Cyrus is a diss song. Okay?
Yes, it is.
She dissed whatever Hemsworth brother she was married to. Okay? I want to say his name is Nathan. She fucked over Nathan Hemsworth.
Yes.
Okay? Or Jonathan Hemsworth.
Whoever it was.
Carl?
It wasn't him.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Was he the one that played Han Solo?
I don't know. I don't know.
Which... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look, this is perfect because I Ace Wonder already responded, and I'm glad. So I want to get to that in a second because my fair foul question is: is it fair foul to call this copyright infringement? Monty, everybody in chat, let us know what y'all think, whether or not this is copyright infringement.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. It's foul to call it copyright infringement.
Okay.
But there is no denying that Miley Cyrus heard that Bruno Mars song, and this is a direct response to it. I think it's more of a response than a ripoff.
It's not a response to the Bruno Mars song, because the Bruno Mars song came out in like 2012. Her song came out in 2023.
Yeah.
So like, there's no response song 10 years later. She was breaking up with her man, and then she used the structure from the Bruno Mars song to craft her record. That thing that she did is a thing that the court said you can't do. So it's not a matter of opinion here, right? Like Madonna, okay, and I'm gonna give y'all a perfect example, right? Madonna has a song called Holiday, right? And in the chorus she says Holiday, right?
Yeah,
that's the chorus.
Yeah.
Years after, like a decade plus after she released Holiday, Eve from the Rough Riders had a song called Not Today, right? And the chorus it says Not Today. And Madonna sued Eve and won.
Shit.
So it's not a matter of what you feel like.
Shit. Okay.
Like the court has already told me this is against the law.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Point made.
And just because you like Miley Cyrus does not exonerate her from this ass whooping she about to get in court.
Yeah. I didn't say it was because I liked Miley Cyrus.
Mm-hmm.
We'll save that for later. But
no, look at it.
Let's see what the people have to say, Hannibal. This motherfucker trying to jab at me right away.
Love herself all she wants.
Let me mute
but she
real
can't
quick.
go down on herself.
Zoe, cue up that diss track, because I'm about to go on this motherfucker before the show's over.
Wait,
get ready. Let me unmute real quick.
What diss track? What diss? No, you did it backwards. You unmuted when you were talking to Zoe, and then you muted now.
I'm muted again. I'm sorry.
No, I know. What's this about a diss track you got for me?
Huh?
You told Zoe, get ready to play this diss track. You leaned over to Zoe and said, hey, I got this diss track. Get my diss track ready for Hannibal. I'm ready to play it.
I leaned over to Zoe. I muted to tell her, we gotta move this along, because I'm looking at the time.
Liam Hemsworth. Thank you, Zoe. Drop on the clues bombs for JC Rocker in the chat for Liam Hemsworth is the Hemsworth. You know what? You could have given me a million chances to guess that man's name. I would have never guessed Liam. Okay. No.
And what's up, JC Rocker?
It's not a black name. I wouldn't have guessed Liam. Okay. I wouldn't have guessed. I would have like Leroy Hemsworth. I would have been more likely to guess.
Miley Cyrus would have never been with Leroy Hemsworth.
Yes,
I hung out
with Leroy Hemsworth, and the flowers would have been weed. Okay. That's all I'm saying. She would have been there. I could buy myself flowers, bud, right? I could buy myself bud. I got it. Yeah. Listen. And I'm very curious to see how this case is going to play out. Because of how the Ed Sheeran case played out with Marvin Gaye's estate. But not with Marvin Gaye's estate, with Marvin Gaye's, one of the writers from Let's Get It On sued Ed Sheeran because the chord structure for his song for Thinking Out Loud or Crying Out Loud is the same chord structure as Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On.
Yeah.
And he won that shit in a court of law. And the reason he won that in a court of law is because Ed Sheeran is one of the most popular stars on the planet, and they're not going to let him catch a case like that. So they will bend the rules for celebrities.
Look, JC Rocker's got it.
JC Rocker in the chat. One more time. Drop on the clue bomb with
the
JC
fucking
Rocker.
facts.
Yeah. Okay. When they let Ed Sheeran get away with that, right? All they did was they basically made it where if he can get away with this, then that means all of us can get away with this now, right? So according to what the new copyright law is I can copy anybody's chord structure that I want. So if I take all the chords from the Beatles yesterday.
Oh, thanks for subbing.
Thank you very much, Amy McKay, for subbing to us. We appreciate that. If you haven't already, click the like button, click the share button, click all of the buttons, right? Because all the buttons is good buttons. But basically what they said was if you use that same exact chord structure, not the melodies, right? Not the melodies, not the lyrics, but the chord progressions themselves. They said you cannot copyright chord progressions. And that's how they justified Ed Sheeran not catching the case. So theoretically speaking, Hannibal and Monty right now could take Yesterday from the Beatles, right? Play those exact same chords and write a different song about scrambled eggs on that chord structure. Yeah. And you're telling me the Beatles can't sue us? You know, this is the precedent that they are setting. Ace Wonder, yes. This is the precedent that they are setting.
Yeah.
So but if Miley Cyrus can get away with this, then that means the whole floodgates are opening.
But then there's more to it, like with the chord progression. Like I mentioned this last time we talked about it. Glycerine and When I Come Around are the exact same chord progression.
Yeah.
And but they're different songs.
And look, listen, just real quick, can we play the Miley song and then the Bruno song one more time?
Oh, I'm not defending, but yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Because I see what you're saying. I don't disagree with you.
Yeah, I'm just like they have set a precedent here. Yeah. And if they say that this is okay, then because I've seen rappers get sued for less.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen rappers get sued for less.
Yeah, so if I want to be very clear about that. I do not disagree.
Yeah,
I hear what you're saying.
If Miley Cyrus can get away with this, then that means everybody can get away with this.
Yeah,
it's an obvious reference. Thank you very much. Yeah, play them side by side one more time.
Yeah. Here we go. Here it comes. Oh wait. Looks like we're all right. We're
no, listen, not for nothing. That other man she dancing with was Thor. And not for nothing, it's Thor from Love and Thunder too. Okay, it's the most disrespectful Thor of all the Thors. You flicked too hard, damn it! Now play the ball. Yeah, and then look, here the lyrics side by side. Bruno says, "I should have bought you flowers and held your hand." She says, "I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it is very obvious that her song is derived from his song.
Yeah. You know? No, I feel like she should have gotten some sort of permission before moving forward with this song.
Yeah, but also you feel like this should be acceptable. Like, you don't think that this should count as copyright infringement?
I don't know if it's copyright infringement. There's something there. It is. It's obvious. It's obvious.
Does it make it harder to list it as infringement because because it's music, because of the because there's also melody and chords and all that?
It's but there's so many facets to what counts as fair use. I don't know if this falls in fair use, but as you and Ace pointed out, there's precedent that says this is what falls there. So I could be wrong on what I'm saying. But because y'all are making valid points, I don't know. Like, fair use is hard. When I heard it at first, I thought fair use. But I might be wrong there.
Listen, I was
Candace Owens. I will change my mind on this.
Arzenium the Immortal said there's a relation is closer to parody than copyright. And I absolutely agree. It is closer to parody than it is to copyright infringement. However, this is not a parody song, okay? Like Michael Jackson doing Beat It and Weird Al doing Eat It. That's a parody song, right?
And parody doesn't have to be parody.
Yeah. What she did was she was Rick James at Eddie Murphy house for the first time and was like, "Nice couch, nigga." That's what she did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying is what she did, and like I don't have an issue with what she did, but also the things she did is technically supposed to be infringement. And if she can get away with that, then that means that, like, I can only imagine all the rappers that got sued for using somebody's line, right? Or like using a version of a line, and then I
didn't know it came down to that. Something
these
that
people that had to pay out lawsuits, and then you're gonna tell Miley Cyrus that what she did was different.
Yeah, I didn't know it came down to stuff that was that fine-tuned, so...
Yes, it happens all the time. Like, again, like Madonna's Holiday, and then Eve's Not Today, and she got fucking sued behind that shit. She got sued and lost. Okay, Madonna won that lawsuit.
Yeah. See,
You know?
I'm learning here.
And they
Candace
was like,
fucking Owens?
And then Eve's team was like, bitch, you can't copyright 2 notes. Okay? And Madonna's team was like, it wasn't 2 notes, it was 4 notes. Holiday. Even though 3 of those notes was the same note.
Yeah.
The fact that it was 3 notes in concession, I mean, in consecutive order, followed by a 4th note, meant that that was it.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, like, if it's like Lori Disney said, it's a fine line, right?
Yeah.
It is a very fine line, and if this is the line, if you mean to tell me that Madonna was able to sue Eve for copyright infringement, but Bruno Mars' writer can't sue Miley Cyrus for the shit, then it's like, what do we up is down, left is right?
Yeah, and Crybaby brought up Vanilla Ice. Dun 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 dun.
Dun dun. No, it's dun 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 dun. See, is that's at the end? That's what that makes it different. Say, no, man.
No, it doesn't.
that means we're gonna take your house. Is what that means.
Yeah. That was under pressure.
Yeah. I was like, hey man, like, speaking of under pressure, do I need to call Suge Knight for your ass again, Mr. Van Winkle? Okay. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, and also before we get too deep into this, make sure y'all stick around after the show. Check out Zoe's behind the scenes. I think it's from last episode. Yeah, behind the scenes on last episode will premiere directly after this.
Yeah, Zoe puts in so much work on the show, having to deal with me and my bullshit, and then deal with Monty and his bullshit. And Monty comes with a lot of bullshit, right? Like, it's
I do not come with bullshit.
So Zoe does a lot. So please support her channel. On our very last episode, we had a link where you could donate to Zoe's Fighting Diabetes walk, and you guys can that link is still active, right?
Is it? Yeah, it's still active.
That link is still active.
Fun story about that. Her brother showed up ready to physically fight diabetes. I see my camera went out. I keep talking. He showed up ready to physically fight diabetes because he didn't know what it was. But he's 4 years old, so he got there and saw that there were bouncy houses set up. And said Zoe can handle it. So those are the 2 different children that I'm dealing with.
Yeah,
Zoe's not
my
a child
godson
anymore.
showed up so he could literally fight diabetes.
Yeah, he was ready. He was ready to whoop diabetes' ass.
He did ask me for some boxing gloves. I didn't know why. I just gave him the gloves.
Yeah, but he got there and he's like, I want to play in the bouncy house. I'm like, you ready to go walk, buddy? He's like, nah, I'm going to sit in the bouncy house. But I'm like, what if we run into diabetes? Zoe can do it. What?
That man got distracted fast as shit, man.
I'm working on his focus. He's good about finding the cause even though he's wrong. He's like, this is what we're going to do. This is my big sister. I'm here. Unless it's a bouncy house.
So let me ask you a question, right? Like, okay, so in a situation like that where it's like you're doing a diabetes walk for one child, you got another child in a bouncy house, and I wasn't invited. So tell me why you invited those 2 kids but not this one. Zoe, go full screen.
Huh?
Can we? Yeah. Why is it that I wasn't invited? Like, you invited all your other kids, but you didn't invite me. We supposed to be the best father and son show on YouTube, and you don't even invite me to shit. You invite Zoe. You invite. Is it because I'm the only all-black child you got? Is that what you mean when you calling me the black sheep of the family, Monty?
No. First off, multiple. I got 3 reasons.
Is that why you wearing the black Venom shirt right now?
That's right. That's right. Zoe invited me to that. And her brother came because he found out what the cause was. And he's like, yeah, diabetes, Zoe's got it. We're going to whoop its ass, Daddy. And I'm like, yeah, let's go whoop its ass. Okay.
I needed you to help me. I need you to help me whip high blood pressure ass. You didn't help me at all.
You didn't call me about that.
I definitely called you about that, okay? My right arm was getting real tight on me. Don't laugh, nigga, I need help, okay?
Yeah. And, you know, I figured out what to do when he wanted to stay in the bouncy house. I grabbed the nearest white lady. I was like, hey, that kid's mine. Don't let him die. We got to go fight diabetes. We're going to be on this path. You work here. This is your job now. So she did that. And as far as you being invited, you didn't ask.
I didn't ask to be invited.
Yeah.
I didn't ask to be. You know what he did on my birthday, y'all? He wished Zoe a happy birthday. Our birthday's not even close.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a Merry Christmas, Zoe.
Oh, fuck you. You piece of shit. You fucking Gandalf the Grey, black, evil, you know what? I hope every woman that you date from now on I hope white women just are turned off by you from now on. You know what? That's why I'm happy I got you kicked out your gym.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? It ain't bad. I found a new place to rest my head, and you know, I'm not gonna tell you. All I'm gonna do is leave you with this parting message.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.
Sweet Halloween and collard greens.